So it's the 14th of the 1st, 2026. It's Wednesday. Wednesday is my day that I won't call it cheat, but I can't get out of my situation of eating animal-based products on my dinner plate, of meat, dairy, or heavy oils, because I went to my grandmother's house and she had brumchung, KFC for dinner, and I'm looking at everyone at the table who's not any better with their weight than myself because I come from a heavy set of genes in my family, looking at everyone going, wow, we are really struggling societally and socially in my family with meat-fueled addiction issues, and I'm very much trying to implement a whole food, plant-based, vegan diet approach to health, nutrition, and weight loss, and I've got a food, meat addiction issue sitting here once a week, eating whatever I want in moderation now because I'm clocked in that I'm more well aware of what's sitting on my plate, poison. So I'm doing my best efforts to implement a whole food, plant-based, low-fat, vegan diet approach to health, nutrition, weight loss, brain chemistry recovery program for myself because no doctor in this country is willing to touch me on a whole food, plant-based, human, vegan diet. When I say that, we're biologically expected as human beings, like every other animal on the planet, because we're primates, to eat only from the tree or ground diet of expectation. Everyone, the government has lied to you. The government has lied to me and us. Healthy Harold Giraffe was a giraffe that was vegan, telling people to eat meat on their dinner plates, everyone. So I don't know what to tell you, but today I've had a fairly decent day, regardless was on my dinner plate tonight. So today I've had fruit, banana, strawberries. Then I went downstairs and I had an iced soy latte with 1 sugar. I didn't have my Diet Coke fixed because money's being pulled out of my account by my Raise app for a holiday. And then for lunch, I had a fairly decent lunch. I had kimchi, had a bit of fish sauce in it. That doesn't really bother me because I'm not technically vegan. Had a bit of fish sauce. And then I had carrots, broccoli, and tofu. And then for dinner time, then I had a pizza with mushrooms and a beer with no cheese. I don't eat vegan cheeses because I can't stand them. And they cause just as much damage to your cells, not being able to allow the insulin to penetrate your fat cells. That's what causes diabetes, everyone. So I'm very much on a reversing my diabetes diet. And then for dinner time, I had KFC. I had 2 pieces of chicken, a bit of coleslaw, and some chips. I tried to preload myself with the pizza so I wouldn't overindulge myself at dinner time type thing. And yeah, that's been my full day of eating. Hello, Australian government, for poisoning for me from the womb. How are you? When you've been owned by the government to take a medication that you don't biologically need, if they didn't poison you from the womb from the beginning, you very much have a personal vendetta to get even with God. Or Albanese, because everyone hates you just as much as I hate yourself for what you're doing in this country type thing. And I very much think you need to fix your nutrition guidelines of Australia to be more scientifically, tax-payingly, ethically accredited so human beings live longer and pay their taxes more than ever before. But we're not having that happen in this country. We technically have a medical genocidal warfare in this country of people dying early from heart disease, diabetes, stroke risk, cancer risk. People have got autism, autoimmune diseases. The whole of TikTok is people complaining about the fact that they're not well. And you've got a whole bunch of young people like myself who are very much unwell diagnostically and can't go to work. So we're all sitting on pensions for the rest of our lives because we can't biologically function on an animal fueled rich diet that's not working for the human diet of biological expectation, which is vegan. So we've solved the problem. We've solved the mystery bus situation of who did it, what happened, where did it go, why did it all go wrong. I mean, Healthy Harold was vegan giraffe telling people to eat meat on their dinner plate with dairy. So that makes no sense to me. He gave me the wrong nutritional program, guidelines, human diet of expectation, completely. And when you're the fat kid in your class and you've been told the wrong reiterated information from the beginning, you very much have a personal vendetta to get even with your government and want compensation for what's happened to you under the Mental Health Act of being in and out of hospital for the past 10 to 15 years, going, I don't feel so well. I don't know why. I'm experiencing hallucinations and auditory noise pollution and my weight's out of control on these weight-gaining medications. I'd like my life back. So I'm doing my best efforts to fix my life because no one else is going to do it for me type thing. But I very much need this program implemented in your psychiatric hospitals type thing. It doesn't exist in this country. And you've got a whole bunch of people psychiatrically unwell for this very reason, that they're not on a whole food, plant-based program at all, ever in this country. And this is what I'm trying to get at with my platform of a situation. We've been reamingly, schemingly bullshit lied to from the top. The science has changed 20 or more, technically since 1942, but we're not going to go there. It's changed a lot in that time, and we are out of date. I understand that the farmers are going to bleed when this information comes out, but you have a sick population of human beings that are going to the cardiologist to be cracked open for a new heart. On a whole food plant-based diet, you can reverse heart disease completely within a 6-week period that person recovers completely and they never have to be cracked open ever in their lifetime. No diabetes, reduce and reverse cancers, fetal issues in the fetus, when the baby's growing problems that we've got because they're coming out early is a problem. Maybe you want to fix that, Australian government, for the families that are having to bury young babies that are being ejected early type thing. You know, it's just a disaster. Can't you just fix your disaster that you're in? Because this medical psychiatric patient is very much had enough with your bullshit. And I'm very much going to fix myself on this program and fix my life and take my technically compensation pension money and live my life comfortably working at the Salvation Army on the days that I have off between all my court-ordered, appointed, expected appointments that I have to attend, because I have no choice or say in what happens to me. So I've technically been denied my human fucking rights of freedom in this country under the Mental Health Act. So this is a kind of war against detainment, that you have detained us as Australians, the human right to knowledge, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God, on a Bible witness stand, I will say what I'm saying to you out there, that we have been lied to by Healthy fucking Harold, who's a giraffe vegan, you know, a government program that doesn't apply to humans at all, ever in our lifetime. So why are we still eating this stuff, including me? I don't know. That's about it, really, of what I have to say on this in this situation.